Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat in case you're new here. If you are, you should subscribe to be notified when I upload new videos. Speaking of videos, this one is on the Nicole Guerriero and ABH Glow Kit. This is the packaging. I will do a close-up of the packaging in a second. I believe it is $40 USD and 52 Canadian. It has 6 highlighters. It claims to be metallic. I will go ahead and show you guys some swatches right now, and I will also show you guys some comparisons to the Sweets Glow Kit, the Moonchild Glow Kit, and the Ultimate Glow Kit, and then I will show you guys the actual packaging, and then we'll go into swatches and I will try them all on my face, and then I'll give you my little review at the end. This is the packaging. It's a light pink color and it says Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit in holographic writing, and it says Anastasia Beverly Hills up at the top. It does sparkle and flash, so I'm going to try to show you guys the sparkle. On the back it does just say all the information about the Glow Kit. This is the inside of the Glow Kit. It does say Anastasia Beverly Hills on the top. There is no mirror. I would have said Nicole Guerriero in here, but it doesn't. And it just says the 6 highlighters and the names. The close-up of the highlighters. So I am going to go ahead and swatch the palette. First we have Kitty Cat. And then we have Forever Young and Daydream. Next we have Forever Lit, Glow Getter, and 143. These are the swatches, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some comparisons to the other glow kits that I do own. This one is Kitty Cat. And then beside it, I'm going to put Sassy Grape from the Sweets Glow Kit, just so you guys can see the comparison. Besides Sassy Grape, I'm going to put Forever Young in the Nicole Glow Kit. So this is Forever Young. Beside Forever Young, I'm going to swatch Pink Heart from the Moonchild Glow Kit. Next, we are going to do Daydream by Anastasia. It's just a peachy one. And in between that and Kitty Cat, I'm going to swatch Taffy from the Sweets Glow Kit. Next, I'm going to swatch Forever Lit from the Nicole Glow Kit. And then Snow from the Ultimate Glow Kit. And Blue Ice from the Moonchild Glow Kit. I'm also going to swatch Marshmallow from the Sweets Glow Kit, just so you guys can see. Next, I'm going to swatch Butterscotch from the Sweets Glow Kit. Then Glow Getter from the Nicole. And then 143 from the Nicole. Above these, I'm going to swatch Amber Gold from the Ultimate Glow Kit, just so you can see the gold color. So these two are pretty similar, actually. I'm going to swatch Sunray underneath. That's what that one looks like. So these are all the swatches. As you can tell, none of them are super similar. I am going to do face swatches of the Glow Kit. Yes, I am doing them all at the same time, so I'm just going to be removing my highlighter in between doing it and putting on concealer and powder. I'm going to be using 3 different brushes to show you guys how they apply. So first, I'm using the BH fan brush. Second, I'm using the BH 140 brush. And third, I'm using the BH 139 brush. The fan brush is the real test to show how glittery it is. My original glow kits work amazing with this, but the Ultimate Glow Kit works terrible. This makes the glitter fall everywhere. So we are going to try this one. Then we are going to try this one because this one is a little more precise. It's not dense, but obviously it's denser than a fan brush. So we're going to try this one next, see how that works, and then we are going to do this one, which is a dense brush. So yes, when I was using them earlier, I found that this one worked the best. I'm assuming that they're all the same formula. They feel like they're all the same formula, so I don't think that it will matter that I do different brushes for different highlighters. First, we are going to start off with Kitty Cat, which is this one right down here, because I'm holding it upside down. So we're going with that one. We're just going to go in order, and we'll finish with the darkest, which is over here. We're going to use the fan brush and apply it to this cheek, and we are going to see how it applies. So I'm just going to put my brush in there, putting it in a decent amount, what I would with any glow kit. I'm not doing any more for this or any less. We're just gonna go ahead and see. So right off the bat, it's very glittery. I don't know if you guys can see it, because it does look very metallic, but it's super glittery, and glitter is falling down my face. I'm not sure if you guys notice or can see that. And then also there is some glitter up under my eye. It's a pretty color, but the glitter is everywhere. And when I did this earlier on my nose, I used this brush and I also used this one. And obviously, like, I just put it on the bridge of my nose and the ball, and there was highlight all over here. So that was really annoying, but it's very glittery. I put it obviously right here. Sorry, I should be using this. Put it right here, but there is glitter down here, and there's some under my eye as well. Yeah, so it is glittery so far. It's definitely not as bad as the Ultimate Glow Kit, but it's not as good as the regular glow kits. We are going to go in with Forever, just put my finger in one, in Forever Young, which is right here. Also, pick up, there's not a ton of it. There's not a ton of fallout on the actual palette, however there is a decent amount. It's not as much as the Ultimate Glow Kit. If I show you guys my Ultimate Glow Kit, it is so dirty because there is so much like fallout everywhere, whereas in my other two, original like Sweets and Moonchild, there's no fallout at all, but in this one there is, not as much as the Ultimate though. So we're going to go in with Forever Young, and we are going to see how that one works. This one does look the same. I can again see a lot of sparkles and glitter. I did have Kitty Cat on earlier and I went in my bathroom and it looked fine, but under my ring light and everything it doesn't look great. Again, this one does have a lot of glitter and you can see the glitter particles, and there is some up in under my eye. There's some down here. It's a mess, honestly. It's not good. It looks pretty when you're looking at it from afar, but when you're looking at it up close, you're like, yeah, that's really glittery. So next we are going to use a different brush. This is, like I said, the 140 by BH Cosmetics. I don't have the actual ABH brush. I should probably get it, but I don't. So next we are going to use the one that I'm most excited about. Ha! Daydream! I am so into peachy tones. I'm so excited to use this one. Look at how pretty. Like I said, we are going to go in with these look so pretty in the viewfinder. Ah, they look so metallic. They are really metallic, but they're just super glittery. So we're gonna go in with Daydream, and I'm just gonna coat my brush as I normally would. Okay, first there's a big stripe on my face. A stripe of orange. Does look very glittery. It doesn't look half as bad as the other two though. I'm not sure if that's just because they were lighter or what. It does give you a little bit of a peach tone, but it's not as peachy as I wanted it to be. Okay, so it does work better with this brush. I think maybe it just works really bad with fan brushes, which is really unfortunate because fan brushes are my favorite. It does look really pretty. I do like this one a lot. So I do feel like my ring light might be washing out the colors a little bit, but to be quite honest, it doesn't really look that peachy. It does look like there's a little bit of a peachy sheen to it. However, if I looked at someone, I wouldn't be like, oh, you're wearing an orange highlight. I wouldn't notice. Not really noticeable unless you're looking for it. So it's that type of highlight, which sucks. I want it to be like a bam, I'm wearing peach highlight, hell yeah type highlight, but it's not. It is very, very subtle. I'm actually gonna go look at it in normal light and see what's up. This is my normal bedroom light. I did go into my bathroom and see if it was just the lighting washing it out and if you could see the color any more in there, but you can actually see the color less in there. So I don't know, guys. So we're going to try Forever Lit next, which is the white one. That's gotta look different, right? Like, come on. We're gonna use the same 140 brush. Okay, so this one is definitely different. You can definitely see the blue tint to it. This one's not as glittery. Well, actually, this one is more glittery than the last one. There's some fallout down here, and there's some down here as well. Some went up my nose. That wasn't fun. This is what it looks like. It honestly, it looks like a white highlight, and it looks like there's like a blue undertone, which is what it looks like. I do really like the peachy one, actually, now that I'm wearing it, because it does look super natural. So if you do like natural highlights that are like kind of like metallic natural highlights, you'll like Daydream. Does that make sense? Like, it's a natural color, but the sheen is obviously pretty metallic. I'm starting to think that it's just the highlighters that have a lot of fallout and glitter. How did I get highlight up here? I got highlight from this fucking, what is this called? Something lit? Forever Lit up here. How? It's definitely the highlighters. It's not the brushes. We're gonna try it. The next brush, we'll see how it goes. We have two more colors left. We have the darkest colors. So Glow Getter and 143. In case you guys are wondering or you don't know, 143 means I love you. I hear a lot of people saying 143 and I'm like, oh no, that's not what that means. So we are going to use the 139 Beige Cosmetics brush. We're just going to go on with Glow Getter, which is the lighter of the two. However, they do look really similar. So I'm just literally like dabbing my brush on and swirling it around in a few circles. This brush does dispense the most product, but I think this does pick up the most product as well, right? When it comes to fallout, this one isn't that bad actually. It's not great either. That's what it looks like. This does look a little dark for my skin tone. It's not terrible. It's definitely like, it's not like I wouldn't be able to wear it. I'm an NW20 and MAC. I think I'm an NW15 or like somewhere between NW15 and NW20. 15 looks really light, but NW20 is a little too dark. So this is a little dark for my skin tone, but it's not terrible. I think it's definitely wearable. There is a little bit of fallout, but it's not as much. But there is some, so I do think that it's just the formula. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with 143 now. When I put this down on my face and I started moving it, I saw like glitter kick up. So honestly, they look pretty similar on the face. Glow Getter does have a little more pinky undertones, whereas 143 does have some more cooler brown undertones. So this is a glittery product. The highlights are glittery. So I'm going to zoom you guys out and I'm going to talk to you guys about my thoughts. As far as my thoughts on the Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit with Anastasia Beverly Hills, I think that it's okay. The highlights are very metallic, however, they don't apply very well and they are glittery. They are not as glittery as the Ultimate Glow Kit, but they are not as smooth, obviously, as the other glow kits. I feel like it's like a hybrid of the two. If you mixed the regular glow kits and the Ultimate Glow Kit, you would get this glow kit. It doesn't have as much kick up and follow as the Ultimate Glow Kit, however it does have more kick up and follow than the original glow kit. Same goes for glitter. It's not as glittery and sparkly as the Ultimate, however it is more glittery and sparkly than the original. It doesn't apply as well and it's not as buttery as the original, but it's not as rough and gritty and bleh like the Ultimate. I think you would like this if you don't mind a little glitter. I personally don't really mind glitter. I mind when it gets all over my face, like random glitter like got up here and down here. I don't know how. So that bothers me, but I can get over that. It doesn't look as bad when you're like far away from someone, but when you are up close and personal, you can definitely notice it. But I do think that this is pretty. If you like glittery highlights, you'd probably like this. If you don't mind highlights that are a little glittery, you'd probably like this. If you hate glitter, I don't recommend this for you. As far as the colors, all the colors are very gorgeous. However, I feel like they all look kind of the same on the face. These two look very, very similar. Obviously, Forever Lit is very different. And then Daydream is different as well. Then Kitty Cat and Forever Young are very, very similar on the face. The highlights are nice, but they are not the same as the original glow kits. Anastasia, I don't know what you're doing, but fix it. Honestly, because the Ultimate Glow Kit was shit. This isn't great. It's not shit. It's not great. I don't know if it's worth the $52 or something that I spent on it, because that's kind of a lot. But I do like it. I do think that it's pretty. There was a lot of hype surrounding this product, but then I feel like when it actually came out, like, no one cared about it anymore. As far as the actual highlighters, it is vegan and cruelty-free, which is fantastic. Shelf life is 12 months, which is not great. The other glow kits that I have are 12 months as well. They are cruelty-free, however, this is the only one that says it's vegan. Each highlighter in here is 4.5 grams. Same with the Ultimate Glow Kit, it is 4.5 grams as well. The Sweets Glow Kit is obviously bigger, it has 7.4, so that's a lot more. And then this one, the Moonchild, has 4.2, so it's a little less. I don't think I'm going to return this. I think I'm going to keep it. I will use it, obviously. I do like it. I don't love it, though. I had higher expectations for it, especially since Norvina and everyone said that it was like the Sweets Glow Kit, which it is not. I own the Sweets Glow Kit. It is nothing like it. I think that is all that I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe and leave a like. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!